When I started to do more online and digital learning, I first had several reservations against it. I can't see the people, so I don't know and I can't sense the acceptance and the visual live feedback that participants give me. It was a big hurdle, but also I felt kind of isolated and the use of technology came at a loss of control. Hey, I'm bringing my own set of markers and stationery to class just because I don't trust what the hotels provide. And I'm sure many of you feel the same. In the end, I want to deliver the best training to the people that they've ever had. So over the past years, but especially in recent weeks, my clients have requested more and more digital learning formats. My name is Stefan, and I want to make sure I have a job in the future. As a professional facilitator, if we aren't prepared to run workshops virtually, we will probably soon be replaced by machines, AI, and virtual trainers. I'm not talking about tomorrow or next week, but give it another 5 years or give it another 7 years. Face-to-face learning is not going to disappear overnight. And I think we all agree that it is still the most effective way of learning skills and developing ourselves. The question is, for how long? Personally, I feel that the need to develop myself as a facilitator has never been greater. Harvard Business Review even goes as far as saying that the ability to learn is the only sustainable source of competitive advantage in the future. So those who learn faster than competition will lead the market. As a facilitator, what are you doing to learn faster than all other facilitators? Let me add some perspective here. On our worst day, the days when we get up in the morning and we don't feel well, we feel ill, or maybe just we don't feel like standing in a classroom all day, we still have to be better than any other facilitator on their best day. There's no other option than to be the best. One of the biggest reasons that digital learning is making so many waves right now is not only digitization, saving cost or time, or even the coronavirus, but because it is so well suited for adult learners. Lifelong learning is not a buzzword anymore. It has been elevated by now to a basic requirement almost for all professionals. And digital learning is one of the responses to it. That's where we come in. We're offering you a series of live webinars called the Digital Facilitator. It is designed for learning professionals and trainers like yourselves who want to upgrade their skills and integrate digital learning elements into their client projects. We will do a number of live webinars, video modules, and screen recordings, so that the workshop is going to touch on many different elements of digital learning. What equipment do we need, starting with cameras and lighting? What software for webinars is out there, and what's the best one? What's video post-production like, adding titles or bullet points and stuff like that? How can we keep track of learners' contributions? How do I manage a digital whiteboard? And how do we provide documents to the learners? All those are topics of the workshops. We will make you a top-notch digital facilitator who can do more than just a voiceover with a couple of slides and probably participants on the other side who are on their phones or on their email. In 3 webinars, we split the topic of digital facilitation into digestible chunks that are easy to practice and test in between the sessions. You will also get the chance to practice your own webinar module with all of us as participants for feedback. If you're interested to participate, please leave your name and email and we'll be in touch. I'm looking forward to seeing you online.